Welcome to the Excel guide. In this video, I'm going to show how to use the min or the min function in Excel. These three letters min comes from the word minimum. So I will be using the word min throughout this video. The purpose of the min function is to get the smallest value of a series of numbers which are passed into the function. This is the syntax of the min function. First, we type the function name. Then we type the list of numbers which we want to get the minimum or the smallest value of. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on. Numbers should be separated by commas. We can give any number of numbers into the min function. This series of numbers could be either numbers, cell addresses which point to numeric values, or addresses of ranges of numbers. Let's see how this function works in Excel. In Excel, any function starts with the equal sign. Then we type the function name, in this case min. Then open brackets and start giving number 1, 2, and so on, which you want the function to find and return the minimum value of. Then close the bracket and press enter. Excel will show the minimum value of the given list of numbers. Instead of numbers, we can even give formulas into the function. For example, I'm changing this number as a formula like this. The calculated result of the formula will be a number in the series of numbers we are passing into the function. Now let's move on to a simple example. Here we have a list of values which are marks of subjects of a student. Now I'm going to find the minimum marks of this student using the Excel min function. There are a couple of ways to do this. One method is to type the formula in the cell which we want to display the minimum marks. I start by typing the equal sign, then the function name, and open brackets, then marks of each subject as a series of numbers. Here I can give the range like this. The range starts with the cell B4 and ends with B7. So I type B4, then the colon, and B7, and close brackets. The colon is used to mention a range which is covered by two cells which marks the beginning and end of the range. When I press enter, the minimum value is displayed. Now instead of typing the function name, brackets and cell numbers, we can use shortcut methods like this. Select the cell which you want to display the minimum, then in the Home tab, under Editing, in the AutoSum button, click the small arrow, and in the drop-down menu, click Min. Excel will type the function and select the suggested range, allowing us to modify the selection using the keyboard or the mouse. When the correct range is selected, press enter. The minimum value is displayed. Another method is first to select the range like this, which you want to get the minimum of. Then the minimum value is displayed in the status bar at the bottom of Excel window. If you don't see the minimum value in your computer, just right-click on the status bar and select minimum. The minimum value will appear in the status bar. But what I want to show in this video is how to get the minimum using the min function. Now that we have selected the range, click the small arrow in this AutoSum button and click on min. The minimum value is displayed below the range we selected. Now again, if I select the same cell, you can see the actual formula which is created by Excel for us, which is the min function. Here there is only one parameter. It represents an area or a range of cells. But this could be more than one range, couple of cells, or combination of ranges and cells, which I'm gonna explain now. In this worksheet, we have marks of 3 terms of a student. As in the previous example, I will take minimum marks of each term at the bottom. Either I can select the cell where I want the minimum and use the min button, or I can select the entire range of data and click on minimum button. Now I have got minimum marks of each term. The same thing we can do the other way to show minimum marks of each subject separately during the year. Select the range horizontally and click on the minimum button. The minimum marks within the year is displayed. Now copy the formula down. The minimum marks of other subjects are also displayed. Now I'm going to calculate the minimum marks of all subjects of all 3 terms. Click on the cell which you want the minimum marks. Click the min button and then select the entire range of data and press enter. Excel will show the minimum value of the entire year. We can get the same result by taking the minimum value of minimum marks of each term. Select the cell where you want the minimum marks and then click min button and select the range and press enter. The same thing we can do by passing each minimum mark as separate parameters into min function. Select the cell where you want the minimum marks and then click minimum button and select each cell as parameters separated by commas. Close brackets and press enter. All 3 methods have given the same results. Now let's check how this same min function works in 3 different formulas. Just double click on the cell to view the formula. In the first formula, I have given the full range which I want to get the minimum marks of. In the second formula, I have also given a range, but each cell in the range represents minimum marks of each term. In the last formula, I have given 3 cells which I gave in the same previous range but as separate parameters into the min function. All these methods have given the same result. So like this, you can use the min function in multiple ways. Depending on your actual scenario, you can choose the best or the most efficient way. Thank you for watching my video and don't forget to subscribe my channel to see more upcoming valuable videos. Bye bye.